Hey, here we are today on Tuesday, still Daniel chapter 2. Remember, yesterday we talked about kind of the big idea that only God has everlasting kingdom, and so don't hold on too tightly to things on earth. And with that, what we started with is we said, look, God is wise, and so when we don't understand, we look to God. Today, not only is God wise, but God is gracious. We have a gracious God. Listen to what Daniel says. Remember, he's started to tell the dream to King Nebuchadnezzar, and he says this, to you, O king, verse 29, as you lay in bed, came thoughts of what would be after this. And he who reveals mysteries, that's God who reveals mysteries, made to you what is to be. Verse 30, but as for me, this mystery has been revealed to me, not because of any wisdom that I have more than all the other living. I just want to stop there in verse 30. And here's what I want you to see. Daniel looks and he says to the king, look, man, God is the one who does this, not me. And God didn't choose me because I'm smarter or I'm better or I'm better. Just none of that stuff. And why does that matter? Look, just think for a minute about, if you go back in Daniel chapter 2, the king goes and he finds all of these great, amazing men, and he says, you guys, you're the best of the best. You can tell me. Daniel says, look, that's not why. We only know because of God's grace. God is gracious to us. Rewind way back in Israel's history to the Exodus, and in Deuteronomy chapter 7, God says to the people of Israel, he says this, that the Lord, the Lord thy God has chosen you to be a special people for himself out of all the people that are on the face of the earth. Then he goes on, this is important, it's just like Daniel, just like us. The Lord did not set his love upon you or choose you because you're more in number, because you're the fewest of all the people, but because the Lord loved you. And so here's what I want you to get. When we think about God and we think about what God does and the way God chooses us and just showers his love on us and just grace upon grace, it's not because of you. It's not because of me. It's because of God, because of God's love. The question then, how does it make you feel to know that God's love for you is not dependent on you, but dependent on God? How does that help you live a better life today?